most attention at the beginning of a show, so I'm gonna start out right now. Okay. This summer I took a trip to Europe, and I'm pretty sure that Crazy Town, the one-hit wonder, stole my camera. I'm like really sure about it actually. So what I need all of you to do is start following their social media for any like jumps in video quality. Okay? Alright, I think that was funny. I thought that would be a little bit funny. Okay. Not endorsed. Not sponsored. This is unscripted. Oh, it's scripted by CV. I'm reading everything from here. It's like karaoke. So, Gia, do you have a mic that works?
We can share.
Okay. I would like for, what was going on upstairs was really interesting to me. Talking about the regulation of bodies. Bring that up a little bit.
Okay, so something that like a lot of performers are dealing with, more and more artists are dealing with, more queer people, more AFAB people, which is assigned female at birth, kind of also already an antiquated term. But in any case, is like the issue of shadow banning. It's something that like is really happening across many platforms, and that's like the systemic silencing of certain types of bodies, especially bodies that are associated with sex work. And it's a way to shut down bodily autonomy. It's a way to
are there, and they're able to express what their needs are, what their lived experience is, and that needs to be taken seriously from our elected officials, or they gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
Some noise if you drove in from Ohio today. I need more noise, even if you didn't drive from Ohio today. No, thank you for driving in. You're so sweet. I love you all for being here today. We're gonna take one little break, and then we're gonna bring out our biggest get of the night. She is the boom boom gun. Yeah! She doesn't jump guns. Okay. We're gonna bring out Gia Gunn.
Shivered and ready because baby the topics tonight are boiling, spilling over the top, and they are just things that matter.
Yeah.
So when I say what's the tea, y'all are gonna say absolutely. I don't even need to say it. Sit the fuck down, everybody. I don't even need to
That was
say
good. So Miss Gia, it's so nice to have you here. I have been such a fan since day one. I was so upset in season 6 when you went home. I'm like, who are we going to quote now?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Did y'all enjoy me on the season 6? It was pretty legendary.
It really was.
And you know what? I haven't been here, I think, since this season. With this one right here, girl, she took me to some party, girl. It was there was like men having sex.
We'll be there
It was very dark, and I was very confused and young, dumb,
First Fridays.
full of cum, and I my motherfucking life. And here I am back again.
I know, it's so nice. So we just ran into Gia very randomly at Bushwig. Me and Moon were waiting for like our jalopy, and Gia strolls up like the angel.
The who's?
What's that?
The jalopy.
The jalopy, you know, like
Did
the.
I miss something? What's
That's
that?
like a cheap cook cab. I'm just
Oh,
trying to say we can't afford an Uber.
Oh, yes,
yet.
I like those.
Yes.
Yes.
And like,
And, you know, cultivate something differently.
yeah.
So I'm trying this new thing in my life, which is called not being frustrated with men. So I don't know, you can call me biased, you can call me new in my transition, my womanhood, whatever you want to call it. But you know, I'm just now in my womanhood, I feel very connected to women.
Yes.
And I want to bring women more into these spaces that we share, and I want to give fell out. And I don't know, she made it legendary ever since then.
I think that's where I heard from probably. That makes sense, yeah.
not that hard to break the internet, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Miss Vanjie, okay? And look at everybody else. But it is very hard to face the truth, and it's very hard to come to listen to things like this and listen to fucking Asian girls like me bicker and tell stories about milk and cookies in the back of taxis. But how many of y'all much rather do this than be surrounded by a bunch of intoxicated motherfuckers that don't even really care about you?